My mom and I, a 7-year-old cherub, are on our way to my drawing lesson. As we're walking, I raise my eyes and notice my reflection on the shop window. I have the shock of my life. In fact, it's the moment I realize how I look when I walk. I stand still and stay dumbstruck for some time, while millions of thoughts are going through my mind like, oh my God, this is so embarrassing. Is anybody looking? Why do I look so weird? That's when my mom feels that I'm lagging behind and turns around to see what the matter is. Is this how I walk? I whispered, utterly shocked. My mom's reply, though, is unexpectedly comforting. All she needs to say to put my mind at peace is, but why? What's wrong with it? Then she gently gets hold of my hand, and with a wide smile on her face, we walk on. Back home, my one and only concern is to rush to my balcony door and to start pacing up and down, staring at my reflection in the glass, to process what had happened earlier on that day. Apparently, my parents' words had been so convincing that I feel completely liberated, totally unaffected by it all. And so, I casually hurried to my room to meet my dolls and tell them all about it. And I must confess, it has often crossed my mind that, under different circumstances, I have felt self-conscious and so withdrawn into myself. You see, it so happens that people with any sort of handicap mind how others see them. But I don't. I don't mind at all. For it had always been so played down by my mom and dad that I was totally unaware of it. Can you believe it? Ever since then, there has been no occasion when I would hesitate to hang out with my friends around the neighborhood and play with them to my heart's content. Nor have I ever given it a second thought to join in any school plays or the school choir. To be honest, I try to be as active as I can. I set various goals for myself, and I am never satisfied until I have achieved them. Believing in myself was a result of my family support, which has enabled me to overcome my physical challenge and to create a personality that I am happy with. That's what makes me think that young people like me should not be treated differently from others, nor should they be ignored and neglected. They are individuals with their own distinct talents and capabilities, though occasionally left out of the adventures in life. And that's what makes me think that they should be encouraged to develop their talents and to achieve their wildest dreams. They ought to be empowered and surrounded by love, and why not admiration for what they can do? That's what they need. That's what I needed to grow into the person I am right now. Instead of bringing up your son to want to push me down the stairs, show him how to help me walk faster than I already can. Instead of raising your daughter to look down on me if I cannot possibly join in the fun she's having, teach her how to include me in the fun too. Thanks to my family, I have enjoyed love and empowerment, and I am now a strong-willed and cheerful young girl who lives life like any other teenager. So, should you have the pleasure of coming across someone like me, feel free to encourage, empower, and enable them to live an exciting life. These 3 E's, encourage, empower, and enable, have definitely made my world go round. Thank you.